next generation, if they started the whole randomly getting the puberty block, like easily to get, like aspirin, paracetamol, so easy like that. You just go to the pharmacy store and say, I want a puberty block, and you can get a prescription on that, and you just take for the rest of your life. It's not making next generation free. It's making next generation sick.
And dependent of the medicine.
Oh my God! So next generation will be born sick at the age of 13,
They
14,
won't.
15 or
They
something.
won't be born because they're castrating themselves.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what? You know what?
Because their mother and father are born to have the facility, but they decide to move it.
You know what? I actually don't mind this. To be honest, like
yeah, it's a cure for overpopulation.
Look. Maybe we need a purge. I'm just saying. If you want to don't have kids and physically don't have kids, that's not my business. Okay, I'm not judging. Yeah. Even like look, the parents or the kids. I'm like, you know what? This is how you raised your kids. There in the US, you have the option for homeschooling, I guess. If you really are thinking that the school, if you're thinking that the school system is indoctrinating your children, you have the choice to homeschool your kids. So there are a lot of choices in where I live, and even in China, right? Like you don't have options for homeschooling.
I don't think
it's only state school.
We have option for homeschool.
Yeah. So look, I don't care. And look, if the kids are feeling better, even for like a minute, then good for them. It's not my problem. It's really not my problem. It is a shame though. It is a shame, and I'm not telling that they're ugly, but all of the TikToks that I saw, the face was like,
really,
whoo, damn, those are not pretty. God, a few exceptions here and there, but most of them, I'm just gonna be brutally honest, and I'm gonna say like they're unfuckable. I'm just saying. So themselves being castrated is not a great loss for the overall human beings. The gene pool will be
clean,
kind of better in the long run, in my opinion. What do you say?
I don't know how to comment on that.
Yeah, like, look, I'm just saying, like, look, at the end of the day, you do what you want, right? Like, if you're really set on the beaten path that you want to be a transgender, nobody's saying that you should not.
You should not.
The main issue that I have, and I think that you have as well, is the fact that you're trying to become something that you'll never be able to become. 100% woman or 100% man. That's never gonna happen. No matter how much you pump like with that in your body, the drugs and like a cocktail of like stuff you drink. There's no magical potion that will transform you into like 100% sex, like the two sexes. Okay. You can be whatever gender you want.
Yeah, gender is more like a created concept rather than an objective existing thing.
You can be like wanting to be like they, them, Z's or whatever. when I taught in Prague, in one of the schools, I actually met a non-binary, I think, a non-binary girl.
No binary. Okay.
Yeah, and they were like I prefer to be called they them. I was like, okay, I'll call you they them. Yeah, sure. And there was one girl who was like very tomboyish, and she was like dressing up like a boy, and she was like, yeah. I'm telling you, he was like, yeah, I want to be called he him, and he looked like a boy, and I was like, yeah, perfect. I don't mind. Good for you. And yeah, I mean, like I don't think the problem is with transgender per se. I think that the problem is with the medical procedures.
We have definitely problem with the medical procedures going too fast. We definitely also have problem of them trying to identify themselves into existing categories.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have transgender friends per se. I don't think I have. I don't think I know any of them. So apparently they are really minorities, right?
Yeah. At least in the countries that we live in.
Or the friend zone that we
Yeah.
somehow share.
And we have
really,
very international friends. At least.
And I don't think we actually ever come across a transgender person in our life. So both, I mean, I would say I know a lot of gay friends.
Yeah.
You know, lesbian, gay, LGBT group. In that way, I know a lot. I also have relatively who are. But transgender is.
Yeah. Still kind of niche.
It's still niche, even though we have such a wide group of friends, and I don't think I've ever come across with one, because we cannot feel what they really feel.
Yeah.
Because we never had one. We don't have a deep conversation with them. What they do feel, what do they need, what do they really worry about, why they want to be so desperately want to be another one instead of being an individual existence, right?
I really want to have a chat.
I want to have a chat with a trans woman, trans man, or binary, or
no,
non-binary.
A trans person.
Trans person.
Like a person who's dead set in trying to be another sex. It's really I would appreciate.
We get, because I want to know what they really need or what they really want. In a case.
That would be a very deep conversation. To be
or
honest.
what they.
That could take
perceive
hours.
the fact that they cannot be 100% the other opposite gender. How would they deal with this mentally? How would they process it mentally?
Yeah. Because you can't change your DNA. Because actually.
Yeah, because it is DNA based, and our technology is not that advanced to change an existing DNA. We know we can edit DNA when it's still embryo. It's called the word.
Yeah, embryo.
Embryo, but we cannot change the DNA when this embryo has become a baby. It become a real existence, a legal nature person.
Yeah.
As long as it was out, or as long as it was bare, right?
No.
And we cannot change it anymore. So technically we can't. We didn't have this technology and the solution so far. So unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe gene therapy, when it will be a thing.
Yeah, gene therapy can
it'll be close to 100%, but I still don't think it'll be 100%. Maybe 99, close to 90 something percent.
Like so.
But your mind is hard coded, I think.
In a way.
In a way that is very interesting.
Maybe their mind. Let's say if a transgender woman wants to be 100% woman, the first medical achievement we need to get is to change the genes. We need to change this XY into XX. I don't know how it's gonna work, because this XXXY is not only shows in the genital. It shows also in other part of the functions. Your heart
every cell of your body.
Every cell of your body needs to be rechanged, regenerated, recoded. Let's say if you finish that, we have to work on some other facilities. But maybe because your gene has to change, you can develop the, I don't know, the boobs and uterus and all that facilities. Maybe can. If cannot, we need to do some implantations. But your body structure, as I told, maybe don't have the space for that, put thing in or put it out.
Yeah.
You see, it's engineering stuff also in behind. It's complicated procedures. Hormone is the least infecting factors into your whole body.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So let's continue on with the